Russia is increasing its military production and looking to procure more weapons as it prepares to continue its war against Ukraine, NATO Secretary General Jens Stoltenberg told The Guardian in an interview published on March 22. President Putin doesn't plan for peace, he's planning for more war, Stoltenberg said, adding that Russia was reaching out to authoritarian regimes like Iran or North Korea, and others, to try to get more weapons. As such, Western countries will have to be prepared to continue to support Ukraine with ammunition and support for a long time. The need will continue to be there because this is a war of attrition, this is about the industrial capacity to sustain the support, he told The Guardian. According to the NATO head, while new contracts for weapons production are in the works, the current rate of ammunition expenditure is higher than the current production rate. Russian forces attacked the communities of Krasnopilya, Yunikivka, Esmen, and Bilopilya, the Sumy Oblast military administration reported on March 22. Russian UAV has dropped an explosive device on the Krasnopilya community. The communities of Yunikivka and Esmen were shelled with mortars. Russian forces also dropped 11 mines on the territory of the Bilopilya community. According to officials, at least 20 strikes were recorded. No casualties or damages were reported. Sumy Oblast, which borders Russia in the northeast, has been under daily Russian shelling since the Ukrainian army liberated it in April 2022. Russian missile attack on 2 residential buildings in Zaporizhia, a city in southeastern Ukraine, killed 1 person and injured 34 on March 22, Interior Minister Ihor Klimenko reported in the evening, after the rescue operation was over. According to Zaporizhia Oblast Governor Yuri Malashko, among the injured are 3 children, aged between 5 and 9, who are currently receiving medical care in a local hospital. While the governor described their injuries as light, other wounded in the incident face more severe physical trauma. Zaporizhia has been subject to frequent attacks since the start of the full-scale invasion. 13 people were killed in the Russian missile attack on the city on March 2, including an 8-month-old child. In October, Russia claimed an illegal annexation of Zaporizhia Oblast, along with Kherson, Donetsk, and Luhansk oblasts. While a part of Zaporizhia Oblast remains under occupation, Russian forces have been unsuccessful in capturing the entire region. In the eastern Donetsk Oblast, Moscow's attempts to occupy the region have failed so far. The battle for Bakhmut, which has been raging for the past 8 months with heavy losses on both sides, continues as of March 22, according to the General Staff of Ukraine's armed forces. In its regular evening update, the General Staff said that the fiercest fighting persists in the southern and northern parts of the city. The UK Defence Ministry believes there is a realistic possibility that the Russian military is losing momentum in Bakhmut, with the Russian Defense Ministry transferring units to other sectors, according to its daily intelligence update. Ukrainian forces launched a counterattack to the west of Bakhmut that is likely to ease the stress on their supply routes, the ministry said. On the same day, President Volodymyr Zelensky visited Ukrainian soldiers' positions near the embattled city. During the visit to the front line near Bakhmut, Zelensky received updates regarding the situation on the battlefield and also presented awards to soldiers for their military service. I am honored to be here today, in the east of our country, in Donbass, to award our heroes, to thank you, and to shake hands. Thank you for protecting the state, its sovereignty, and the east of Ukraine, Zelensky said. Ukraine's Deputy Minister of Defense Hanna Maliar said on March 20 that the Ukrainian military has been successful in certain areas and is destroying Russia's most professional units, namely the state-backed Wagner Group. According to Donetsk Oblast Governor Pavlo Kirilenko, less than 3,000 local residents remained in Bakhmut as of March 15. The once prosperous industrial city was home to 70,000 people. On March 22, Deputy Prime Minister Irina Vereshchuk reported that approximately 10 children still remain in the city despite the mandatory evacuation of families with children from active combat zones. The deputy prime minister added that officials are doing everything they can to facilitate continued civilian evacuations from Bakhmut as quickly as possible.